All right, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. My name is Angel Tapia, but I rather go by Tank Tapia. That's what everyone calls me. So this is Tank Tapia's Niner takes today. It's been a crazy day in the NFL world, but for now we will be focusing only on the Niners because I'm a Niner fan. I love talking about the Niners, but I also love if we have time we'll get to the rest of the league, but sometimes I will be running short on time. I'll be in a rush or something like that because I work, I do school. So let's get to it. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please have a seat. Feel free, like, subscribe, and comment. Comment anything you want to say. Your opinion matters. Whether you agree, disagree, you could be rude. I don't care. I want to see some comments. Let's have some fun. We will be starting with the 49ers. What have been They've been doing nothing. Nothing. The title says it all. Um, Maybe a little bit of clickbait, but we will start off with who has left the 49ers, who has left, okay. So we've lost a lot. We've lost a lot. To start off with, John Lynch has stated before they want to go younger, they want to go cheaper, and they want to get stronger and faster. This team is old. It was one of the oldest teams in the league last season. And so and so I agree. I agree with John 100%. Hopefully that's what the front office has in mind. They want to go younger this offseason and heading into this season. I think that's the right plan. I think last season's team was old, was slow. They were tired, man. They were gassed, man. I mean, this team's been together since a lot of the core's been together since like 2019. They've been through NFC championships. They played a lot of football. Their legs are tired. A lot of them need new scenarios, new energy, new legs, younger guys. I agree. They need to go younger and overpaying for injury prone players, players that have mileage on their legs is not it's not great. It's not optimal. So, yes, the 49ers have lost Dre Greenlaw, Talanoa Hufanga, Aaron Banks, Debo Samuel, Jalen Moore, Charvarius Ward, Elijah Mitchell, Kyle Juszczyk, Malik Collins, Javon Hargrave, and Joshua Dobbs so far. Some interesting names here. Um, and they have added very little. Big signing. Luke Farrell brought back Kevin Givens and brought back running back Patrick Taylor. Um, yes, incredible. Okay, let's see where we can start. Um, Maybe just so you guys can get a visual, I'll share my screen real quick. Um, so you guys can see what we lost and what we had added. I'm just on Twitter, reading about everything about the 49ers and everything. So, um, yeah. Okay, let me share my screen real quick just so you guys can see what we lost and what we gained. Um, it's crazy. So okay, I'm gonna share a tweet from Coach Yak. I'm sure all the Niner world, you guys all know him. He's a cool dude. Um, Tweets out great stuff. So I got you guys real quick, just real quick, just so you guys can see what we've gained and what we lost. Yes, a fifth round pick from Debo and the four compensatory picks that we get from losing key players to for signing big contracts. But yes, this is what so far this was tweeted from Coach Yak, as you can see. at about 6:30 PM. But yeah, that's really it. That is really it. That's a lot. We haven't made moves. We've let go. We've let go. We've let go. Let me go through my likes, cause just because, so I can. Wow. Okay. Yeah. The crazy. Oh, this one's perfect. Look at this. Look at this. We thank you, Tracy Sandler, for sharing this. The 49ers day one tracker. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like this a lot right here. Staying put, Patrick Taylor, and Kevin Givens. And Gaines, Luke Farrell, and wow. Wow, wow, wow. She breaks it down very well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, but yes, 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 yes. Okay. We will break down each and every one of these departures and signing and re-signs, signings. Um, but I won't stay here for too long because this is other people's work. Um, so yeah, a lot of these people are putting great work, and they're I'm grateful for them because we learn a lot. That's where we get our information, and they make it easier. They make it easier. Um, so yeah, okay, that's it. Let's start off. Who should we start off with? Wow, there's so much to talk about, guys. So much to talk about. Alrighty, alrighty, okay. Let's go with the Debo Samuel trade that happened um, last week. He is gone. The Commanders trade a fifth round pick. They take the contract, and we take $30 million cap hit. Um, he requested a trade. It was gonna happen. My opinion, Devo. I was getting tired of him. I was getting tired of him. He just has been regressing. And last season, he was awful. He was awful, and he did a lot of talking. He would talk smack. He demanded for more touches, and he got the more touches, and he was dropping balls left and right. Come on, man. Like, he was out of shape. I don't know what happened, man. Like, that 2021 season was special. We all know, all pro. Wow. An incredible season. The next season comes to the season in 2022 comes into the season out of shape because he was holding out. We know the story. Tired of it. We want change in the 49ers in those situations. Get contracts done early. And they haven't been good at that. So yeah, we all want to do better, them to do better in that because that's what happens. Players do not play well because they sit out, they don't practice, they gain weight like Debo. And yes, yes, yes. But anyways, Debo, good for you that you're gone. I hope you're happy. It's best for the 49ers that they let you go, and that's what they did. They let him go. And I am a little shocked that, Kyle Shanahan, you know, that was his buddy. I mean, who knows? I'm not in the locker room. I don't know their personal lives, but from what it looks like, they were cool, they were friends, they had a good relationship. Um, which I mean, they did right by him by trading him to a contender. The Commanders are contenders. They have a solid team who will be fighting for the playoffs in the next few seasons. Um, but anyways, yes, Debo, he is gone. As a fan, I am glad. I was tired. He talked a lot, did not play good football at all. Cannot separate for any. Yeah, he cannot separate. It's just regressing all over the place. Yeah, and demanded a lot. Demanded a lot. That's the type of person he is, and it's just you have to get rid of that that kind of player in your locker room. One that demands a lot, and one that does not produce. You got to get rid of that. So, Deebo Samuel, thank you. Goodbye. I'm happy. I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know. But yes, gone. Next up, let's go with the one player everyone wanted and I wanted to re-sign. We all know he was crucial. Yes, he's coming off a torn Achilles, but the few games that he played last season still shows he is a great football player, and that is Dre Greenlaw, ladies and gentlemen. Dre Greenlaw, he's gone to the Broncos. He has officially left to the Broncos. He has signed, um, let's see his contract details. His contract details right here. A 3-year million, um, a 3-year deal, $35 million um, contract. The guarantees aren't there yet. I don't see any. I don't see any details like that, like the guarantees and stuff like that. But he does get $35 million over 3 years. I think the 49ers could have done that. Um, I think I don't know, man. That is difficult to see him leave because without him, like Fred. I mean, Fred was also injured last season, but it's just awful, man. The defense was awful. Um, in a way, I do understand, but that's a player that everyone wished to to retain. Uh, a key piece. It's you know a core player. Has been s- was here since 2019. He was the tone setter, the leader. Everyone looked up to him, and played hard, played fast, no matter what. No excuses. Always played hard. So Greenlaw, thank you. I wish you stayed. Will this be a mistake by the 49ers? I'm not sure. They need to draft well. We will continue on to our next player. Greenlaw, thank you. I'm sorry. Sorry, fans. To the next, to the next, to the next. Unfortunately, I don't know why. I'm not a cap wizard. I don't understand the contracts, how they work like that exactly, to its precise, like why can't they resign these players? Um, they do have cap space, but but unfortunately that's what happened. That's what happened. Um, so we will be moving on to who left? Who left? The one that goes with Drake Greenlaw to the Broncos will be Talanoa Hufanga. Yes, I expected this one. Talanoa Hufanga had an amazing 2022 season, sophomore season, but he's been injured a lot. He's missed so many games. It's you know I don't want to have injury prone players. He has, in my opinion, he's not as great as people, a lot of people say he is. He's a great, in the box type safety, but out in the field, I think he's slow, man. Like he can't get out of his changing direction, can't get out of his breaks fast. He sometimes when he takes the wrong angles, he can't. He'll take the wrong angle and the player will go past him and he can't catch up. Like he lost the speed. I don't think he was ever fast. So it's just man, you have to let him go, especially when he signed a 3-year, $45 million contract, 20 million guaranteed. So 3-year, 40, $45 million contract with the Broncos. Um, so yeah, that's a lot of money too for a safety who misses a lot of games. He played 7 games last season. Played 10 games in 2023. 2022, he had his All-Pro season. 2021, he was a rookie. Played in about 15 games, but I think only started 3. Um, but yes. Unfortunately, Hufanga, you had to let him go. You have Mustafa, who had an amazing rookie season, coming to take his place. I think Hufanga is just. I don't mind him walking away. 49ers did the right thing here to not. I don't even know if they attempted to negotiate. Pretty sure they just said thank you, goodbye. Um, but yes, Hufanga is gone. Another player, that a lot of fans love. He's, amazing person. I've met him multiple times, and he is, he's down to earth. Um, he's always down to like meet fans, always down to, take time, sign autographs and stuff like that. He's a great person, great leader as well. Um, but unfortunately, I think I wouldn't pay that much money for him. So thank you, Hufanga. Um, but yes, to the Broncos, he goes, Sean Payton, and then he gets to join his friend Dre Greenlaw, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, I guess. But yes, yes, sir. Hufanga, not surprised, not mad. Thank you. We need to draft better. Keep drafting. Find another Hufanga in the fifth round, possible. But yes, not paying that much money for him. Up next, up next, up next. Who do we go to? Let's see. Who's another big departure for the 49ers? I wouldn't in my opinion, this player was not good last season. A lot of people agree with me. He's been regressing. This is Aaron Banks signs a huge deal. Huge deal. Um, yes, Aaron Banks signs I think is it 4 or 3? Let me double check. Let me double check. But yes, Aaron Banks goes to the Packers and signs a fairly big deal. Yes, he signs a 4-year, $77 million deal with the Packers. Um, he was extremely disappointing last season. He looked slow, he looked lazy, sloppy, unfit, um, just bad overall, was getting pushed around like, "Man, this was not you when this was not you, man." He had a strong, second year in 2022, I believe, because he did, get drafted in 2021. Um, he got drafted in 2021 in the second round, out of Notre Dame, and a lot of players, a lot of fans, thought it was a solid pick. Hey, you get, you know, you draft the trenches, and that's what we've been asking for years. We've been asking that for years, and he doesn't play his rookie season. Kyle Shanahan sends him, you know, he basically tells him, "Bro, this is you're gonna sit out for this year. You're gonna register this season, and you gotta get stronger. Your body, you're just big because you're fat. You don't got no muscle." That's basically what kind of happened. And so yeah, he barely plays. He is usually inactive for most games, and and that's what happened. He comes in 2022, starts at left guard, and does very well. Like, wow, man, this guy's yeah, our future left guard is here. Then 2023 comes around, he's up and down, and then 2024 happens, and bro, what is this? What happened? Aaron Banks, this ain't you. Like, what happened, dog? Um, but yeah, man, like it's just Aaron Banks. What happened? Let's see, let's pull up his PFF grades. Like, I mean, I do use PFF, but sometimes it don't reflect like what we see on the field, like which makes no sense. You can't take stats, take it to heart 100%. That's the stat says this, it's 100% true. You know what I mean? Um, like so that means he's a great player now, but his run blocking grade was 60.5, and run blocking grade no, pass blocking grade was 60.5, run blocking grade was 68.9. So a decent run blocking grade, but I thought he struggled a lot in the run blocking. But but yeah, man, he was um he was bad, man. He was bad. Um but he does like Packers overpay. But Packers love developing guards, so I think they could just they think, oh, we're gonna revive this guy's career. Not career. I mean, he was always gonna have a career, but um, you know, bring him back to what he used to, what he used to do on the field. Um, but yes, 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 yes. Let's see. My mouse isn't working. Okay. Yeah, he allowed one sack, 4 hits, and 20 hurries, and 25 pressures. Wow, yeah, it's a lot of yeah, a total of 25 pressures, 4 hits, um, 20 hurries, and one sack. Yeah, I mean, on the film, bro, he was just getting pushed around, and it was we didn't recognize this guy. So yeah, Aaron Banks, we weren't gonna pay that much. Hell no, thank you, Aaron Banks. Uh, Another draft pick, I guess, that's just didn't work out in the long run. I mean, the short term, 2 years, you get solid play. Yeah, but Aaron Banks, not surprised he's gone. Niners again did the right thing here by letting him go and make another team overpay. Maybe he does play good over there, but with the Niners, it wasn't gonna happen. It wasn't not gonna happen. So yes, the next player we will be talking about. Let's see. I'll just talk a little bit about Charvarius Ward. You know, happy for him and everything. He's been through a lot. He stated himself that he was not going to come back. We all know the story. You know, love Charvarius Ward. I hope nothing but the best for him and his family. He he did sign with the let's see, I think the Colts. Yes, the Colts. So, which good for him. He gets 20 million including a 3-year deal, 60 million. My bad, folks. A 3-year deal, $60 million, 35 million guaranteed, and 20 million as in the signing bonus. So with the Colts, so good for him. Charvarius Ward, thank you very much. Yes, yes, we were all expecting this for him to departure. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time. You were solid. We love you. Appreciate you. Good luck. So let's move on to Elijah Mitchell. As I stated before, Elijah Mitchell, great rookie season, just very, very fragile. He gets injured a lot. And the Chiefs, I don't know why they went for him. I do not know why. Um, the Chiefs also, I think, I'm just going to touch a little bit on the Chiefs. Their team is also old. And in the Super Bowl, I mean, throughout the season, I think I don't know how they made it the Super Bowl with that roster. Um, old wide receivers, Juju Smith-Schuster, like, really, come on. Travis Kelce, you can't move. Their running backs, Kareem Hunt, basically the entire season. Damn, bro, like, that's old. That's slow. Um, yeah, man, there's no, they had no really any good, s- you know, player on offense. Pacheco injured, Hollywood injured. And one of the first things they do is sign a 27-year-old running back who is always injured. I'm sorry, Chiefs. That what are you guys doing there? As a Niner fan, why would you guys do that? 27 injury prone player when you can draft a bunch. There's a huge list of running backs in this draft where you can just draft and choose. I don't know, man. I don't know what you guys are doing, Chiefs. Elijah Mitchell is, on the first day he gets I think 3.5 million for a year with the Chiefs. But yes, Elijah Mitchell is gone. The Chiefs, explain to me, one of you guys, please. But yes, um, the 49ers again, correct, letting him walk. And another guy from the 49ers that goes with the Chiefs is Jalen Moore. Yes, Jalen Moore gets a nice, nice deal for what he has done in the NFL, which is not much. Which is not much. He's been a backup throughout his NFL career with the Niners and gets a 2-year, $30 million deal. $30 million for 2 years for backup left tackle, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, that's what that's what Jalen Moore gets. It's incredible how just a few games of good play um, does. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But yes, so he gets drafted by the 49ers in 2021 in the fifth round, in the fifth round. And he only starts about, let's see, let's go through the seasons. Let's see. So he gets selected in the 156 overall pick in the fifth round. Um, 6'4", 311 pounds. Came out of Western Michigan. And okay, in the his rookie season, okay, so he was a backup for Trent Williams, backup left tackle for Trent Williams, because we all know Trent Williams misses 2 to 3 games a season because he's old, and I mean, he's always done that through his career, so he's a little injury prone, misses 2 to 3 games a season. So Jalen Moore was expected to come in and play. He starts 3 games in 2021, and um, a and he does okay. Um, he plays week 4. He plays 18 snaps in week 4 and gets a pass blocking grade of 73. And, let's go to offense. Let's go to offense. Yes, yes. Yeah. He actually plays 5 games and starts 3 according to PFF here. Um, but yeah, his overall grade in those games was a total of 59.0. His pass blocking grade was 56.1, and his run blocking grade was 61.9. So yeah, it was not great. Now we move on to his 2022 season. He right here, let's see. He plays in okay, so he goes in probably like right. He starts 2 games. He starts 2 games and gets a total his overall grade that year um was 65.9. And then his pass blocking grade was 55.6. His run blocking grade was 67.6. So his run blocking he improved overall, in his run blocking, but pass blocking was still fairly it was okay, I guess. I mean, 55.6. But yes, that's what happened. I mean, maybe it wasn't that bad because it c- it is kind of skewed because in week 3 he did play 7 snaps and 4 of those snaps were pass blocking and he was terrible. But the rest of the games he did okay. He did okay. He got everything above 60. He got 2 games where he had yeah, I mean, that doesn't really count. But anyways, to summarize, yeah, Jalen Moore was still a below average backup, started 2 games in 2022. We move on to 2023, where he starts 2 games. He starts 2 games, and in those games, he finishes with a overall in week 10, he finished with an overall week 8, he finished overall of 61.6 and a pass blocking grade with a 61.3 and run blocking grade of 58.3. So yeah, week 8 he was below average. And then but before that week in week 7, he did very well. He started the match. Sorry, I said match because I also play soccer. So he started the game. So yeah, my bad. I do watch both sports. Maybe in the future we'll talk about soccer, but probably not. A lot of football fans don't like soccer. But anyways, in week 7, he played very well. His overall grade was 74.5. Pass blocking grade was 72.6, and run blocking grade was 73.1. So he started 2 games, and yeah, yes. So he had one good game, 2023, where he played very little. And then in 2024, when Trent Williams missed the last quarter or half of the season, Jalen Moore started 5 games. The last 5 games in week 12, week 13, week 14, week 15, and week 16. I think Trent Williams, did he come back? I think he came back for a couple games. Yeah, I think he did. But yes, so he played in a little bit of the last part of the season, 5 games, and wow, he did I think he did excellent. He did excellent in those games. I'm gonna share my screen real quick so you guys can see what Jalen Moore did. Right here, right here, right here. Yes. So you see this stretch right here. These are important because he plays couple snaps. So um, he does play in these games, but it was probably just, as an extra lineman or Trent Williams either got gassed or cramps or something. So he goes in and plays a couple snaps, and that's really it. So these are basically irrelevant. So what's important here is um, these games right here. And well, look at that. You see green, and wow, that's good. You know what I mean? And I think it does reflect um, how he played because we would watch the games. It was like, okay, this guy's actually doing great. Like he's doing great. I thought he was terrible. So this got him right here. These games got him the 2-year, um, $30 million deal with the Chiefs. Yes. So he goes with the Chiefs for 2 years for $30 million. And that's basically it. I'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up. Because we don't have to talk about Jalen Moore forever because he's not with the 49ers anymore. Congrats to him. We weren't gonna pay that. Niners did good for letting him walk. Unfortunately, that's what the market does, and it inflates players, and he gets that. Congrats. We ain't paying for that. We ain't paying for that. And I'm sure he'll do. I hope he does a good job. Rooting for him. Now let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. So we covered that. Covered a lot so far. Damn, I've been talking forever. That feels like forever. 32 minutes. 32 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, and then Joshua Dobbs. Joshua Dobbs. We were not going to resign him either. He went to the Patriots. Um, let's see. Let's see. Yes, Joshua Dobbs. Was it a 2-year deal? I thought saw a 2-year deal. Yes, yes, right here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Dobbs signs a 2-year deal with the Patriots. 2-year deal. Um, yeah. Um, I mean, I was extremely excited when we signed him last season. I thought he could push Brock a little bit. Uh, turns out that didn't really do anything. If anything, made it worse. But I love the guy. I thought he was fun with the Vikings and his 2023 season. I thought it was hella fun. Um, I love the edits, hyped me up, and I was excited when we signed him. I thought he could come in and win a couple games, but it turns out he's he's okay. He'll win you one, lose you the other. Um, I don't know. I don't have much to say. He's a backup in this league. He's not a starter. He's maybe a third stringer. Um, but yeah, we're not paying. I wouldn't pay a lot for him to stay. I thought he was gonna do a little better when he played, but he didn't. He was fairly disappointing. Um, he was disappointing, and that's what happens. I mean, good luck to Dobbs. Cool guy. I thought he was gonna be better with us, but it turns out it's just it didn't work out. It didn't work out. He goes to the Patriots 2 years. Um, but yes, later Dobbs, and then another player that is gone. His name is. Should I say that or should I try to get hate? I'll try to be hated. Kyle of another another player that's Kyle Shanahan's friend. Yes, part of the Cabo clique. Don't get mad. I'm just trying to be funny. But Kyle Juszczyk, ladies and gentlemen, he is gone. I love the move. He was released today, this evening. He, yes, or he is going to be released at the beginning of the new league year. Um, But yes, according to Adam Schefter, yes, he is gonna be gone. Kyle Juszczyk, let me bring up his contract because I think that has a lot to do with the decision because he is getting paid a lot to do. I wouldn't say nothing. I don't like saying that because I'll get, people start saying shit. But basically nothing. Basically go in motion and block a DB. You know, he gets one touch a game, two touches a game. Um, it's just you're not gonna pay. I believe he gets $5 million a year, just to. It's just yeah. But yeah, Kyle Juszczyk. I'm glad he's gone. I'm just not a huge fan of like the coach being friends with certain players, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong because I'm not I'm not in the locker room. I'm not. I don't see their relationships. I don't know how they really are. But from the outside, from what it seems like, oh, like these guys go to their weddings or they hang out, they go to Cabo, they're friends, I don't like that, man. I want to have separations between, the relation, have a professional relationship with the coach and player. We can't have, being buddies, man. I mean, you could be buddies, but like it be showing on the field. Like Cal Juszczyk, in my opinion, should have been gone like last year. I thought he stayed around because he was just a friend, you know? Like, come on, man. Like, we can't have that. But anyways, we'll look at his contract right here. Um, what do you guys like? Over the cap or spot track? Spot track over the cap. A lot of people I think like over the cap. The professionals, the more experienced. I'm not experienced in this, but maybe in a few years I will be. Maybe in a few years. I'll show you guys both. Um, let's switch over. Jeez, I still can't pronounce let's spell his name. Maybe it is better. I'll share this with you guys. Let's share. Yeah, sorry if you can hear my PC. It is loud. Let's thing. Oh, I hate these ads. Let me get rid of these ads. Yes, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. So yes. Oh wow, his contract was. Did he restructure right? Damn, damn. Look at that. He was a total. Wow, look at that. Nah, it was a right move. It was a right move. 49ers, you guys did good. Look at that. He would have. Damn, it's just that's crazy, man. Cap number. So this season, he would have had his cap. His base salary was 1 million. No, was 4 million. That's for a fullback. Who uses fullbacks nowadays? Come on, man. Yeah, $4 million for a fullback. No, thank you. 49ers again are keeping their word and going younger and you know, retooling is the word, not rebuilding, but retooling. Everyone's saying, it's not rebuilding, it's retooling. Whatever. Yes, I agree. Recycle, start a little fresh. If you're gonna pay Brock Purdy, go for it and build the foundation with Kittle, Warner, Bosa. Um, I guess Ayuk. I don't know. Who knows if Ayuk is staying? But on the offensive side, um, I guess Purdy's really the only long term. Purdy, Dominic Pooney, and Jawan Jennings. He could be gone too soon, like because he might demand more money, and they're not gonna be able to pay him. But yes, Kyle Juszczyk was gonna be expensive this season. Um, he was cut, so the cap hit. Yes, yeah, that's incredible. That is incredible. Kyle Juszczyk gone. Um, but yeah, let's look at his when. So he got renegotiated right here, 2020 active. Damn, 5 years. He signed a 5-year deal in 2021, and then 2024 he signed another one. Or that's a probably restructure. That's probably restructure right here. Yeah, that's crazy. But yes, that's fairly it. Kyle Juszczyk is gone. I am I am glad. Don't hate on me. I'm glad. A lot of people probably a lot of fans are probably upset. It's like, what? What's going on? What's going on? Nah, man, this is supposed to happen. Kyle Juszczyk is gone. He will not go in motion anymore and go da 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 da. But and then catch the ball once a game. You know, I think it's time at that age, man. You just gotta cut ties. You're getting paid too much just to do nothing a game. I don't want to say nothing, but that's what it is. That's what it is. You do nothing. It's gone. Kyle Juszczyk, thank you. You were a core player. You built relationships in the locker room. You were a leader. A lot of people like you. Um, maybe I don't. Who knows? Should I say that? Do I like you, Kyle Juszczyk? Don't block me. I hear that. I always see that players block people on Twitter just because they get mad. They disagree. They disagree. But yeah, Kyle Juszczyk, hey, let's go. He's gone. He's gone. I feel like, it's refreshing. It's refreshing seeing some of these players go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Another one, Javon Hargrave. What a mistake. What a mistake, Javon Hargrave. Oh man. Oh man. A defensive tackle getting paid insane to just rush the pass and not defend the run. Explain that. Explain that to me. He was getting paid insane money, bro. Like he was fairly awful against the run. He kind of has like the same style of Javon Kinlaw. You know what I mean? Like both like one on one, they're good. They're good pass rushers one on one. They can't anchor versus a 2v1. They can't defend the run. They get pushed around. Um, yeah, man. What was his contract with the 49ers? So it was in 2023. He signed a 4-year, $84 million contract. Really? Really, man? Like the Eagles were smart. Just, hey, you can have him, bro. We'll win the Super Bowl in the future. And they did. Javon Hargrave, 49ers. What happened? I don't have the answers to that. It was a mistake at the time. Maybe I was probably excited. Maybe not. But he's how old is he, man? He's also old. He's 32. 32. He signed the contract at 30. Got that contract at 30. Why? He can't defend the run, man. Like that's crazy, bro. Javon Hargrave is released by the 49ers. Um, yes. He was informed, I believe, like early in March, like a week ago. I think it was like March 6th. Um, and so I think he's gonna be released by the new league year. I think that's when you can do that. Um, but yes, he is gone. It is what it is. It was a mistake. They realized the good thing they realized their mistake. They're not holding on. They're not holding on, which is good. Don't hold on. Let go. And that's what they're doing. Javon Hargrave is out. 49ers. Good decision now. Bad decision then. Realize your mistakes. That's what they struggle with. Now they got to do it with Moody. They got to do that with Moody. They can't do that. They try to say, "Oh, his ankle, his ankle. Oh, he didn't kick well because of his ankle." Fuck, man. What do you mean ankle? He's just terrible. Just release him. Just because he wasted a third round pick doesn't mean you have to hold on to him. Just say, "Oh, we messed up. It was a mistake. Our fault. We failed him. He failed us. He could probably revive his career somewhere else. But we're not gonna keep you because uh we need a kicker that could do his job. And Jake Moody cannot do that. Cannot do that. Who in the world is gonna draft a kicker in the 3rd round? Are you kidding me? Please, 3rd round. Why? And then Cam Latu in the 3rd round who was new to the position in college. Like, what? At tight end? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Oh, man. Yes, that draft was awful, but and I'm not saying it was awful because of the results now. At the time, I said, "What are you guys doing?" as well. I was calling them out. I was like, "What are you guys doing?" Man. But anyways, Javon Hargrave out. For the 49ers realized their mistake. Um, he gets paid insane, and he is gone. Javon Hargrave was how much was he getting paid? Like, what was the cap hit? I think it was fairly insane as well. Yeah, but this year they gave him the potential out, which like again I said I'm not like I said I'm not a cap guru. I'm not no cap intelligence with these numbers and stuff like that because it's kind of hard to explain. So yeah, like he was the cap hit in 2023 was 6 million, 2024 8 million, and then how did they do that? Also, they restructured. 2025 was gonna be 9 million. So they restructured. So then you know, in 2027, 2028, when he's not even gonna be on the team, he would have been he would have been getting paid. But yeah, but he was released because yeah, man, the production did not meet the money. And he got hurt. Yeah, I forgot to mention that he did get hurt. So yeah, let's move on. Let's move on. Javon Hargrave is gone. He is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Wi-Fi. Hey guys, I made it. What's up, Brody? Kind of seems like a bot. That's wise. All right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go with I think yeah. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Another player that got released. Um Another player that got released. Or should we start with bringing back another player that got released? Let's see. Look at that like that. Okay. How do I move my chat? That Luigi guy? Who's that Luigi guy? Yeah, man. I do look like Luigi, like from Mario. No, I do. I don't think so. I do not think so. Damn, my back's starting to hurt. How do people do this all day, man? My back hurts. My back hurts. Yeah, man. It's crazy news today. It's crazy news. But I gotta wrap this up fast, bro. I gotta do homework. I gotta go and do homework. I gotta go and do homework. Uh-uh. Okay. The 49ers are also okay. Let's go with who they're just to finish up fast. Who they're bringing back. Patrick Taylor, running back. They're bringing back on a 1-year deal again. And I mean, it's whatever, is I expect him to be a body camp. I hope he doesn't make the 54-man roster, 53-man roster, but he might be a third string, fourth string. Um, but he's gonna be 27 years old, I believe, but he's been a backup all his life. He may be, let's see, Patrick Taylor. Sweet. Oh, you're right. He did start a game. He did start a game last season, and like in fantasy, they started like, "Oh, start this guy." Oh, we still got Jake Moody, dog. I was just talking about. Were you here when you were listening? Were you listening to me when I said, "Man, they why don't they just release Jake Moody? Like, why? Like they're holding on to him, bro. They try to make excuses for him. They were like, man, his broken ankle, I mean, not broken ankle, but he sprained his ankle, so I think that had a lot to do with, how he kicked and stuff like that. And bro, nah, man, like, if he's has a sprained ankle, like, why is he still playing? Like, just sit him out for the rest of the year and trying to, like they, like, did him dirty, like, throwing him out there. Like, go kick some field goals. And he would miss them left and right, man. It was just poor guy, bro. He gotta go, man. Niners, that's the next player they gotta release. But what I think is gonna happen there is they're just gonna, to play it off, play it cool. They're gonna keep him till training camp, let him finish training camp, but also bring competition with for him. Um, they'll bring competition and you know, but they'll keep the new guy and then they'll just release him. It's, oh, he'll just be like, "Oh, we just thought this and the new guy just did a little better job, but Jake Moody's still a really good kicker, and he'll go on and be released by the end of training camp." So I think that's what's gonna happen, just so they don't like make him look bad and stuff like that, or maybe because they feel bad because bro, poor guy, man, he looked like he wanted to cry after the games, man. Like his face when they were interviewing him and stuff like that, it was bad, man. Like he wanted to cry. Poor guy. Poor guy. I feel bad, but it's that's the sport. That's the sport. Anyways, anyways, Patrick Taylor did start the game on was it week 17 versus Miami? That's when like moments before the game they found out they weren't gonna make the playoffs, where they had like a 1% chance and like they basically gave up. They gave up. Even Kyle Shanahan like was like he sounded like he gave up. But I'll show you guys real quick. I'll show you guys real quick. Right here. Yeah. Just we gotta move this to run because who cares about yeah, so he rushed for that game, he rushed for 24 yards. Really? He had 8 attempts. We're bringing this guy back, but didn't really do much. I mean, it was just an awful season overall, but I don't expect much from him. Um, I mean, he in his career, he has 450 total yards and 2 touchdowns. That's not a lot, man. That's not a lot. Um, not really any production. I don't know, on the first day of free agency. Ah, yeah, I mean, it's whatever. I just hope he don't he's not gonna see the field this season. Um, but yeah, I don't think he offers much. I mean, I guess he's a good fourth stringer body camp or practice squad player in the future, but that's really it. I don't see much of a role for him. I hope he doesn't see a large role this season because I don't expect much from him. But let's move on quick because there's not really much to say about Patrick Taylor other than that, like, he's one of the priority signings this offseason for the 49ers, but who knows why? Time will tell. We will see, and we will move on. We will move on. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. Um, and then, Kevin Givens, who's a rotational has been a rotational player for the 49ers over the last few years. He's been with them since, let me double check. Yeah, I forget because he's been with them for a long, long time, like since one of the beginnings too. Um, right, he was part of that 2019 team. Kevin Givens, defensive tackle, 6'1", 285 pounds about. He's been with them since 2019. He was undrafted, and you know he's been on and off the team, on the practice squad, on the roster, getting promoted to the active roster and then going back. So he's been on and off with the team on the practice squad and on the active roster. But I think he's fine. I mean, you know, he's a rotational guy. He's your sixth, seventh guy on the depth chart for the defensive tackles. Um, he is 28 though. That doesn't really match that they want to go younger, you know. But that's That's okay, I'm not complaining over that. You gotta fill in the roster. You gotta fill in the 90-man roster, so he's been with the 49ers, and I think he could probably be a good mentor for the younger guys that come in, and maybe he won't make the 90-man roster at the end of the day, but he's a good rotational, good to have in the locker room. Fair. And now we will shift gears to the biggest signing of the day. The biggest signing of the day, ladies and gentlemen. today, the 49ers signed, guess the position, tight end, Luke Farrell, a position that the 49ers have been looking for. And an honest, like, they have been looking for the blocking tight end for a while because they did lose Charlie Warner and Ross Dwelly. And last season, they did not have really a a pass blocking and run blocking tight end. Kittle, can't do it all. You need a tight end too. And Eric Saubert, who people thought was going to be okay, did not do much or was not that great and would get pushed around and could not really block well. So yeah, Eric Saubert wasn't it. So the 49ers signed Luke Farrell for an insane, I think it's a, why are we signing we'll bring up his stats. We'll bring up his stats because his contract is insane, and I'll bring it up right now as well. Um, I'll bring it up as well. So I'm gonna show you guys as well. Let's see, share screen. This will probably be the last topic because I gotta go. I gotta do homework. It is getting late. So here it is, folks. Here it is, folks. Um, but yes, the 49ers sign Luke Farrell to a 3-year contract, a 3-year contract worth up to $20 million with $11 million guaranteed. So a 3-year contract for a backup tight end. What a, I don't you couldn't I don't know. I don't understand. Help me understand. Help me understand. Yes, 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 right here. Wow. 0 touchdowns in 4 years. My bad. I have it in rushing because of let's go to offense. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. My bad. My bad. But yes. Let's go to receiving. So he is not a receiver. He's not a receiving tight end. But what are you doing signing a 3-year deal, $20 million, 11 million guaranteed, man? Like what? Like a priority? It's like, damn, we gotta get this guy because he's such a great run blocker. Is that what they're thinking? A guy who only has a total of 318 receiving yards, 36 receptions, and 0 touchdowns? I don't think, bro, like no other team's paying them, you know, this much for this guy. No other team's paying this much for this guy. Help me understand. No other team is paying this much for this guy. Please, please, please. But yes, but last season, to wrap up his receiving stats last season, he had 12 receptions, 12, 67 yards and 0 touchdowns. Um, yes, I don't know, man. I mean, they lock in their tight end too. He is, you know, a good run blocker and pass blocker. He's a good blocking tight end. But it's just, man, like that much, 3 years, like why was it so urgent to get this guy? What are your priorities? Like what, man? So so you can see his yes, he's known for his pass blocking. I mean, he had a total of um look at that grade, 82.6 pass blocking grade. That's insane. That's good for a tight end too. That's really good. Um and his run blocking is not that great, I guess, but you know, I guess you go on Twitter, you see a lot of people posting these clips that, oh, he's excellent blocker, excellent blocker. Yeah, sure, I agree, whatever. But man, that contract and that early and that priority, it just didn't make sense to me, man. But it's good, it's not gonna destroy the team, but it's not gonna hell improve the team. I don't think so, man. It's just, but here it is. 6'5", 250 pounds from Ohio State, and he was drafted in 2021 from the Jacksonville Jaguars in the 5th round, 146 overall. So here he is, guys. This is big signing for the San Francisco 49ers. Um, you know, cool. Good to get, it's good to get your blocking tight end, your tight end too. But he was he was not, gonna he was not gonna he was gonna be there, bro. Like in a couple of days, he'd still be there out there in the streets. Anyone could grab him. Like no one was fighting for this guy, and that contract just is long and fairly large for a tight end that only blocks, really only blocks, doesn't catch, doesn't run, only blocks. But hey, maybe they see what they see. I'm trying to be positive here. Maybe what they see is like, oh, Kyle Juszczyk is gonna go. He's gone. We can transform him into a fullback tight end as well. He could be that fullback type player as well. He could play that role. He could move around in the backfield. He could block anywhere in the backfield. He can line up anywhere. Maybe they see that. Maybe they can work with that. I mean, how old is he? Does it say right here? Yes, he's only 27. 27. I guess that's okay. Young for tight end. So he could work for the next 3 years. They can see if he could potentially like line up like Juice Check. Um, uh, but who knows? I think that's what they see because that contract does speak, you know, that says a lot about them. That says, bro, we love this guy. Let's go get him. Like, let's go get him on day one. Let's go get Luke Farrell, guys. Luke Farrell. Let's go get him. Yeah, but that's basically it, folks. That's basically it. Um, see snaps by position. Yeah, it's nothing that really stands out. Detail position. Let's see if it shows like fullback. Fullback. Did he line up anywhere in the fullback position over there? I won't say, huh? Punt coverage kick. No. O line. Nope. Slot in line. Oh, you could probably help me understand this a little bit. But yeah. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here because I gotta go. I think we covered everything. Did we cover everything? Oh man, I think we did. I think we did. Let me just scroll through Twitter real quick but yeah, around news around the league has been fun. It's been enjoyable. Um, oh, thank you, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, I will be hitting out. I'm just starting, man. I'm just starting. Just for fun, just to see where it goes. I know I got a lot of work to do, a lot of work to do, but thank you so much for supporting. Thank you. It means a lot. It truly does. It truly does. Trust me. But yes, I'll just wrap up. I'll wrap up because we can go live tomorrow and then talk about the rest of the league as well. We can talk about the rest of the league as well. But yeah, it's been an incredible day for the league, not quite for the 49ers. I mean, incredible in the way that players have left and how other teams moved and how we're going to play Sam Darnold twice a year, which is amazing. Damn. But yeah, there's always tomorrow. And we'll talk about, yeah, we can always talk about more tomorrow. Um, there's so much to talk about. That's the thing, man. Yeah. Oh, right. I forgot about this movie. Yeah, I forgot to mention this one real quick. The 49ers did release Malik Collins, per Adam Schefter. He was gonna have a $10 million cap hit in 2025. So, but I thought I liked him. I liked him. I think he did okay. But yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Um, I don't know how much he had on his contract. I think he had one more year because um, that kind of really didn't make any sense to be honest. Let me just refresh my memory. Right. Okay. So he only had one more year on his contract. He did sign. Okay. So oh wow. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. And pre-finishing. Damn, I can't find where. Okay. Oh, right. At the end of the 2023 season, so the offseason of 2023, he signed a 2-year, $23 million contract and 20 million guaranteed. So it was basically 10 million a year. And so he played that season with the um with the Texans, which with his expiring contract, and then he got traded in 2024 with the 49ers um, on his first year of the extension. So he would have had this year as well. So the 2 years he signed with the Texans were basically the 2 seasons that he was going to play with us. And it was basically $10 million a year, but he did have a cap hit of $4 million this year. And the 49ers didn't, they didn't agree with that. So they just let him go and absorb the cap hit they got out of that. So, which I mean, he I thought he did okay though, but I guess it does fit, you know, their words. They said they want to get younger. He is 20. He's gonna be 30, I believe, and they want to get younger. Go for it. But the depth of the defensive line, defensive tackle, it's non-existent. There's no one there. I think it's just Gibbons. Who we got? Who we got? The defensive tackle. Who's there? Oh man, everyone's gone, man. Everyone is gone. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. But yeah, folks, I'll be closing up very soon. I'm hungry too, man. I haven't eaten. It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. It's late. But yes, Malik Collins is gone. I'm kind of shocked on that. But but you can expect this draft to be trenches heavy. They gotta hit. They gotta hit. They got to hit. But but I will be heading out. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for watching the show. We will be improving. I will be working on my, you know, everything, bro. I got so much to work on, and I gotta go. Um, I'm gonna put in the work to improve so I could give good content. And this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. But thank you very much. Appreciate it. See you guys soon.